So good evening, everybody. Wolf here again. So yeah, I'm just sitting in the in the camper van right now. About a little after 7. Sun's just setting now. And you know, I've been lately been having a hankering for a cheeseburger. I had come up here with plans to set up my little grill outside and cook up some burgers and that, and it's just still kind of, I mean, it's 34 degrees outside right now, and the sun's just setting, and I don't feel like setting up the grill and then having to clean it up and all that fun stuff without being able to see what I'm doing out there and all that. So I'm just going to take a different approach. I'm going to cook it on the cast iron skillet instead. And what the heck, right? So tonight I'm going to make myself a bacon double cheeseburger with cheddar and a side of potato salad. Nice, perfect summer dinner. I'm cooking it here in late March, and I'm just going to cook it in the cast iron skillet inside the van. So we're going to start, of course, with bacon. You know, it's becoming a theme on this channel lately. Put this on. Got my medium cast iron skillet, that's all I need. Should be big enough for this dinner. And we'll start throwing a little bit of bacon on it. Yes, I eat way too much bacon, I admit. But I like the stuff. Because this is to make up for the last night's dinner where I had the potato casserole there. The potatoes and broccoli and that stuff. That was a very healthy dinner. This is going to be a very non-healthy dinner instead. Yeah, the furnace came on again. Sorry about the background noise. Alright, so the bacon's done. So now we're going to do the burgers. And yes, I got two burger patties. This ought to be interesting. Never tried cooking burgers inside the van before, so fit them both on the pan here too. Nope. Looks like we're gonna have to cook them one at a time. Oh well. The pan's too big. I mean, yeah, the pan's too small. Oh well. It's gonna take a little longer than I planned. So indoor burger cooking doesn't work as well as I had hoped. It's splashing everywhere. But, oh well, we'll deal with it. I had to put another plate on top of the pan to keep this from making too much of a mess. And this is on pretty low heat too. Now I know why it's cooked outdoors on the grill. Oh, isn't this fun? Fan on. This wasn't one of my brighter ideas. I think we're about ready to add cheese to the first burger patty. I just got some sliced Cabot cheddar. Yes, I break it up into quarters so I can get it all on the burger so none of it's going to fall in the pan. These are bigger than the patties are. Hey. Put my makeshift cover back on. One thing I need to do for that fan, I need to add a speed controller to that. because it's just an all or nothing on that small model. And situations like this where it's 33 degrees out and I'm just producing a little smoke because I want to vent out, I'd kind of like to switch that down to a slower speed. So I'm going to get a speed controller for it at some point. Hook that up and replace the switch that's on it. That'll work much better. Of course, it'd be better if I just had right over when I install the stove, is if I put another small vent right over the stove. I think that might be a good idea too. So we'll see about doing that project. That looks good. Alright, one patty down. Then we get to do this all over again with the other patty. Oh, that's stuck. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go with the second one. That off. Good thing I like my burgers well done, because I overcook these. Oh well. I don't know if I'm gonna do it all like grease now, but guess I'll just let it solidify a bit and then wipe it up with a paper towel. Out of the way. Counter up a bit. They made a mess. Thankfully no grease fire. Yeah, I don't recommend cooking burgers inside the van. I really don't. Do another root beer review. This time we actually have Hogback Mountain Scenic Overlook branded root beer. This is the that's the place where I bought all those variety of fancy root beers from in Marlborough, Vermont. Let's see what we got for ingredients here. Triple filtered carbonated water, cane sugar, natural and artificial flavors, artificial flavors, caramel color, citric acid and sodium benzoate to preservatives. Made by private label specialty product. So this is what we're having tonight. This actually brings up a good question there. I remember one of my subscribers suggested that I should sell my own line of root beer and try to make it and sell it and that sort of thing. Now, I'm not in the position to be making my own root beer right now, but I'm kind of curious. If I were to get something, say like this, a private labeled root beer type thing with my own custom Lone Wandering Wolf label on it, and just put them up on my website for sale, would anybody be interested in buying them? And just out of curiosity. Lone Wandering Wolf branded root beer. Now, something like this way, we get the specialty labeled bottles like this, and they print it up. They usually have a very high minimum you have to order, something I won't be able to do. So, if I were to do this, I'd have to find somebody who has either a small minimum order, or I'm just going to have to buy another brand of root beer, off-the-shelf root beer. Maybe something like this one. Carefully take the label off, and I actually found like Avery or somebody, I think it was Avery, they actually sell bottle labels that you can print yourself. So I buy that and print my own labels for it and then resell it as Lone Wandering Wolf root beer. No, it would not be a profitable venture because I'd have to spend a lot of time and money making the bottles, and I'd just be buying at the regular off-the-shelf prices myself. So but it would be a fun little project. So that's the question. If I sold my own line of Lone Wandering Wolf root beers, and no, they won't be fantastic root beers, they'll be just somebody else's root beer rebottled or relabeled, would anybody actually buy it? Just let me know. It'd be kind of like a novelty item, basically, just a Lone Wandering Wolf branded root beer. Anyway, so like I said, today we're doing the Hogback Mountain Scenic Overlook root beer from Marlborough, Vermont. Okay, not much fizz. Smells okay, though. See it? Yep. Okay. Certainly not winning any points for head, or having a head on it or again. Good color, though. Nice dark root beer. That's the way I like it. This one's actually pretty good. Not the best ever, but definitely not the worst either. It's got a good, strong flavor to it. Nice and sweet, just the way I like it. So yeah, I'll give this one 2 thumbs up. That's a good root beer. Alright. So let's see what we got here for make this burger up. So I gotta get some sweet pickles. This hamburger, no, not hamburger, sandwich slices. Throw a couple of those on. It's gonna be a very messy burger, I can guarantee you that. Very messy. Alright. There we go. More or less a summer type feast, but we're having it early spring instead. Let's see how this burger came out. If I can fit it in my mouth. Not bad. A little overcooked, but not bad. Sorry, not the best lighting here, but so one of the questions I've had on this plan setup I've got is, would I be able to fit the guitar over here on this side of this microwave? As you can see, I found the microwave as a good spot to set up my tablet, so when I'm watching some YouTube videos and such. Is there a magnet in it? Yeah, it does. Huh. So it's less likely to fall off. Good. Anyway, so it's a good place. I can set the tablet up. I can see the screen while I'm sitting over there eating and stuff. But what I want to do is I want to put a little compartment that I can slide the guitar in right here next to the microwave, but I'm not sure if it's going to fit because the wheel well is right here too. That's why the guitar is over here and not on this side in the case that it's in now. But I want to find out if it will fit over there, so I'm going to pull the guitar out and get it out of the box and let's take a look at it. So here's the guitar itself. Oh, and all the mini wires that I've got here. No, I don't really even have room here to play it. Jeez. Nice if I had some guitar picks with me, but pretty close to still in tune. So let's see. Yeah, it's a tight maneuvering here. I brought it all the way up to the ceiling. Oh yeah. If I can get it all the way up to the ceiling, it'll fit fine. It'll fit just fine in that space. Want that to fall over. There. Let's see. This over. There we go. Microphone out of the way. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Pretty much just enough space for it. Okay, so that's what we're going to do then. We're going to build a little guitar slot over here. We'll have a panel on each side and a slot here. I can slide it in and some way of restraining it in there and keeping it safe. And then this will open up the whole countertop in here. Perfect. Not bad. You can tell I have no idea how to play this thing. I guess that's chord A. Yeah, I got stuff on my phone in front of me here. Let's see. This should be chord D. Touching something I'm not supposed to be touching. I got a lot to learn. Anyway, I did find my guitar picks. I had a whole box of them, and they were just hidden away inside the guitar case. Alright. So I guess that's going to be it for tonight's video. I definitely don't recommend trying to cook burgers inside of a small van. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Too messy. It was delicious. Believe me, that dinner was delicious, but it made a mess. And it took me a while to get that cast iron pan all cleaned out too. Thankfully, I didn't have any grease fires. That would have been bad. Alright. So, tomorrow we'll make the decision what we're going to do here. If I'm going to hang out here for the storm, or if I'm going to head back to the home base, or if I'm going to head someplace else. I'm almost tempted to head down to the RV overnight parking lot in Freeport, Maine. It's about 2 hours from here. And I know it'll take me well out of the path of the heaviest part of the storm, so I'll still see a storm there, but it won't be as nearly as bad over there. And I can get up Saturday morning, leave the parking lot, find some other parking lot down right on the shoreline there someplace, and have my breakfast on the ocean. That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad at all. So we'll see. We'll see what we decide to do tomorrow. Well, we'll try to hang out here. The problem is, as I said in the previous videos, that I don't have snow tires. And I forgot to pack my shovel, the snow shovel, and the brush, so the snow brush. So I'm really not prepared for 1 to 3 inches of snow, which is what they're predicting in this area for overnight Friday night into Saturday. So probably not a good idea for me to stick around here. We'll keep an eye on the forecast if it changes any. Maybe the storm fizzles out or something. We'll see. But in the meantime, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that like button down there too. Let YouTube know you like this video, so they'll show it to more people, and more people will see it. Anyway, that's it for tonight. So we'll catch you guys in the morning. Remember, slow down, enjoy life, and always be kind. Good night, everybody.